Hi there, my name is Charlie Aquino and welcome to this video training that I have prepared for you. And today I'd like to share with you something that really struck me so much yesterday as I was attending the Easter Vigil Mass right here in EDSA Shrine in the Philippines. And the story is very simple, and probably you know it already if you read the Bible. And the story goes like this. It was said that during the first day of the week after Christ died, 3 women were on their way to the tomb of Christ to anoint him with oil, to anoint the body with oil. And on their way, they were asking themselves the question, who is going to help us roll the stone away? Because at that time, the tomb of Christ was covered with a huge stone, and for you to be able to enter the tomb, you have to roll that stone away. So that was their problem. So what happened is that they went on their way, and upon reaching the place where Christ was buried, they realized that the tomb has already been rolled away, or the stone that is covering the tomb has already been rolled away. And when they entered, they saw a man there dressed in white and told them that the man that you have been looking for is not here anymore and that he is risen. And that was the story of the first Easter. And that was a very simple story. But I got struck with that story because it relates so much with life and how we do our business in network marketing. Let me put it this way. In life and in network marketing, there is one big stumbling block that keeps us from achieving our success, or for achieving the success that we want in our life. And what is that? It's a 4-letter word. Fear. Fear. Now, in network marketing, there are 2 biggest fears that we often face. And what are they? The first one is the fear of rejection, and the second one is the fear of failure. Now, we all have our fears, and we know that fear acts like a tombstone. We know that fear acts like blocking us from achieving what we want in our life. And that is the analogy that I have put into that story. That what these 3 women were worried about, what they were worried about, was a big block of stone that is blocking their way to achieve what they want, to be able to anoint Christ. And it's the same with us. What we want is we want success in our life. And there's a big stone that is blocking our way, and that is our own fears. Have you often find yourself asking the question, how am I going to overcome this fear? Or how am I going to remove this fear in my life? The reality is, you can't remove fear. You can only overcome them. And how do you overcome them? One of the leading success authors in the US, Brian Tracy, has this to say. And he says that if you want to overcome fear, you have to constantly face the thing that you fear most. And I repeat it again. If you want to overcome fear, you have to keep on facing the thing that you fear most. Are you afraid of calling leads over the phone? Then, to overcome that, call leads over the phone. Are you afraid of starting it on the internet? To overcome that, start on the internet. That's basically what you need to do if you want to overcome your fears. Now imagine this. Imagine what would have happened if the 3 women decided to go back simply because they realized nobody's going to help them roll the stone away. What if in the middle of their discussion and as they were going to the tomb, they realized nobody's going to help us there, so why do we have to go there? Let's just head back and maybe ask some help. What if they did that? What would they have missed? They would have missed the fact that the stone is gone already, and they would have missed the fact that Christ has risen already. They would have missed the first Easter. And the same thing is true with our life. If we let fear keep us from moving forward in our life, what are we missing? We are missing the success that we want in our life. We are missing the rewards of overcoming our fears that we so want in our lives. We are missing our potential. We are missing our growth. If we keep letting the stone of fear stop us from moving forward, we will never achieve what we want in our life. And that is the lesson of the story. And that is the lesson that I want to share with you. But the reality is this. If you keep on facing that fear, if you move forward despite the fear that you are facing, what is the reward that lies ahead of you? You will realize that the stone that the fear that is blocking you from the beginning has no solid foundation at all, that it doesn't have any strong bearing in your life at all. And you will realize that the real definition of fear, as far as it is concerned in your life, is false expectations appearing real. And that is the definition of fear. And that is what I want to share with you today, and that is what I want you to overcome in your life. And I can say that I am not a perfect person, that there are still fears that I have to face in my life. But that is the lesson that I am learning, and that is the lesson that I want to share with you. Keep on facing your fears. Let's keep on facing our fears, because when we face them, we overcome them. And when we overcome them, we experience the rewards of it. We experience the Easter. We experience the greatest blessings that we can have in our life. So keep on facing your fears, my friend. And sooner or later, you will realize that it doesn't have any bearing on you at all. That you can be free, that you can be anything that you want, that you can achieve any success that you want in your life, simply because you are not afraid of facing your fears anymore. Have a nice day, and I hope you learned something from this. Bye.